Hi all, I am Vikas Chauhan from Indian Institute of Technology Indore presenting the work Multi-Label Classifier based on Kernel Random Vector Functional Link Network. In many real-world applications, each data instance can be associated with multiple class variables. For example, a news article may cover multiple topics such as politics and economics. An image may include multiple objects as building, road and car. A gene may be associated with several biological functions. In all of these examples, an input instance can belong to multiple output classes or label, and this is called the multi-label classification problem. In traditional classification, each data instance is associated with a single class variable. Multi-label is different as it can have multiple associated possible classes as shown in the following figure. This figure is an example of multi-level classification. In a single image, there are sky, window, grass, and tree, 4 labels. And this is a single image which contains 4 output labels. So, multi-level classification problem have more than one possible output labels for an input instance or input sample. We have used random vector functional link network or RVFL for our classification work, and its kernelized version we have used to solve the multi-level classification problem. As shown in this figure, inputs are provided to the input layer H1 and H2 layer have enhancement nodes which are used to incorporate non-linearity, and this H2 layer is generated by multiplying the randomized initialized weight and H1. After that, these H1 and H2 layer are concatenated and output layer weights W are computed using pseudo-inverse. This is the sample figure of RVFL. In kernel random vector functional link network MLK-RVFL for multi-level classification, we have used this flow to solve the multi-level classification problem. First, the input creates the H1 matrix, then H2 matrix is generated. After the concatenation, H is used to define the concatenated matrix, and this concatenated matrix H is kernelized. Then output layer weights are computed using pseudo-inverse. After that, one threshold is used to compute the final output level, which denotes the belongingness of an input samples to the particular labels. In this slide, we have discussed the mathematical formulation of RVFL. Equation 1 denotes the concatenation of H1 and H2. Equation 2 denotes the RVFL network, where H is the concatenated matrix, Y is the output during training, and W are the output layer weights. These output layer weights are calculated using equation 3, where the pseudo-inverse of H is computed. The pseudo-inverse of H can be computed using equation 4 or equation 5. Then we can use the output layer weights using equation 6. At the output layer, the numerical outputs are computed using equation 7, and these numerical outputs are denoted by fx. This fx is computed using equation 8, where the value of W from equation 6 is substituted to the equation 7, and fx can be written as in the form of equation 8. By substituting the value of h from 1 in equation 8, The output fx of MLK-RVFL can be represented as follows in the equation 9, and this same equation can be rewritten in the form of equation 10. So we will calculate the numerical raw outputs fx. Here the kernelized version of the equation 10 is generated, where we have used the Gaussian kernel to compute the kernel matrix of H1 and H1 transpose and H2 and H2 transpose. And the equation 13 is the core equation which is used to computation of kernelized inverse or kernelized version of the RVFL. In this slide, the threshold is calculated using equation 14. For each label, the threshold is calculated using equation 14 because the raw outputs are given during training at the output layer, and we have to compute a threshold during training, where y1 and y2 are the sets of the labels, and y1 denotes those labels which belong to the input instance, and y2 denotes those labels which are not belong to the input sample. So we are generally using the middle values between the two sets using equation 14, and at the test time a test sample is passed through the MLK-RVFL network, and fx provides the output values at the output layer y. These values are compared with threshold values, and final output labels can be found as follows using equation 15. So if the raw output values during test time is greater than threshold, then that label belongs to the sample, otherwise not. We have used 3 benchmark data set for multi-level classification and for comparison purpose. BibTeX and emotions are related to the text domain, and scenes is an image domain data set. The experimental results of multi-level classification and comparison with other state-of-the-art algorithm are shown in table 2, 3 and table 4. There are 5 evaluation metrics which are used to compare the work, such as Hamming loss, ranking loss, 1 error, coverage and average precision. Hamming loss, ranking loss, 1 error and coverage are the minimum values which are considered the good results, and average precision, if high, then that will be the better. So for BibTeX dataset, the results are shown that MLK-RVFL is performing well for Hamming loss and average precision. Here in this comparison, rank SVM and BP-MLL are the iterative procedure method, and ML-ELM and ML-KELM are the non-iterative, and these are similar to the RVFL, but there are no direct link between input layer and output layer. And these direct links are present in MLK-RVFL network, which provides the improvement in the performance. For the emotion dataset, Hamming loss, ranking loss, 1 error and average precisions are better than other algorithms. For the scenes dataset, Hamming loss, ranking loss and average precision are good and better than other state-of-the-art algorithms. There are 3 datasets and 5 evaluation measures. So for the better explanation, we have used the average performance on BibTeX, emotions and scenes dataset, which are shown in the table 5. And on the basis of average performance, the MLK-RVFL is performing well and outperforms all 4 multi-level classification algorithms as shown in table 5. As a conclusion, the purpose of multi-level classification is to assign a set of correct labels for an unseen input sample. In this paper, the MLK-RVFL multi-level classification algorithm is proposed, which adapts kernelized random vector functional link network with a threshold function. The MLK-RVFL is tested on benchmark dataset of deep text emotions and scenes with the domain of text and image. Experimental results show that MLK-RVFL performs better than existing state-of-the-art algorithms. Additionally, this algorithm is suitable for a large number of input samples as its weights are computed using pseudo-inverse. It can be further using incremental learning for fast computation of weights of MLK-RVFL, and this is the future scope of the multi-level classification work. These are the references which are used for the work. Thank you.